cheers, I do buckaroos, and how the heck are you? Well, you know where I'm at, right? I'm at Springfield Brewing Company. I wasn't planning on getting out today, but I got off work. It's the first time I've been downtown where I typically work in a while, but this frigid air that we've had, it's been nuts, man. So anyway, yeah, so I saw that they had a new release today. It is their bitter, extra special bitter. And it's for a cause, and I'll be damned if I can remember what it is, which is the reason I bought the beer, but I didn't look up everything. I was so thirsty. Anyways, I just got in a couple minutes ago. You see my glasses still haven't adjusted back yet. So anyway, and cheers. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous. A little malt sweet on the nose. Oh yeah, and you got that just wonderful, slightly bitter finish. Oh, that's gorgeous, man. Just lingers a little bit on that palate. Very earthy hops. Maybe a little herbal as well, depending on how you're feeling it. Oh man, that's beautiful. That's beautiful, man. And cheers. They were going to sit me, so I'm by myself, so I hate to burn a big table, but they were going to sit me up front. And I always find it easier to do the videos if I'm kind of away from everybody. Every once in a while, somebody will get offended. I'm being too loud. So anyway, yeah, when I can, I like to sit towards the back where I can relax. And I love this backdrop when I've got the tanks behind me. So I love sitting at this table when I'm doing videos inside. It has warmed up a little bit. It's been very cold here. It feels almost tropical out there. It's been so cold lately, but it's probably a little cold to be sitting up on a roof where I typically like to sit when I'm here. But if I'm sitting inside, I love this table when I can get it. Wonderfully malty, delightfully happy. I don't know what else I can say. It's just a brilliant beer. So there you go. Just keep it short and sweet. I'll look up that information. I'll do an addendum here at the end. I am Dr. Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, Prolific Beer Drinker, Perverse of all around good guy. Cheers. Well, cheers. Yeah, here's that addendum. They've partnered. They do these community beer taps, right? And for this particular one, the ESP, they've partnered with Care to Learn that helps youth in our community with a lot of things, I guess. Look them up. Anyways, I don't feel like going through the whole spiel. It's been a week, man. My elbows are hurting something fierce at the moment. My wife drove me to work this morning, so she had to run to the store. Finished up a little early and decided I'd walk to Springfield Brewing Company, but the last quarter to get here was a little difficult. I ain't gonna lie, my hips started locking up. It was a struggle, but I made it. I made it, and now the beer. So cheers. It's one of those classic styles, right, that kind of gets forgot about in today's craft beer climate, where everything has to taste like fruit or be so sour your sphincter puckers. But man, I just, especially maybe it's just the older I get too. In fact, I started cooking at a young age. And, we kind of ate simple fare at home. And as I got older, I started watching cooking shows and cooking channels. I started using a lot of fancy ingredients and tried to improve that way. But as I got older, I'm kind of regressing to where my home wrestling really is classic comfort food, or I like to call them the blue plate specials, the kind of food that you used to get at the old style family restaurants, or, I made references to the Kmart cafeteria, that kind of food. And I'm kind of the same way with beer styles, right? I've experimented with just about everything at this point, and I've kind of, found my way home to classic styles. Every time I hadn't had a bitter for a while, but now I'm drinking this. It's absolutely wonderful. They've got an alt beer on tap that's just crazy good. And again, I think these classic styles get forgot about in today's craft beer climate. Boy, man, if you've got a taste for actual beer and not fruit, these styles are wonderful. So there you go. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, Prolific Beer Drinker, Perverse all around good guy. Mercy. Cheers, I do buckaroos, and how the heck are you? It's my second beer from Springfield Brewing Company. Starting with their ESB, then I noticed they put their classic brown porter back on the menu. I hadn't had this on there for a while. This was kind of the mainstay for the longest time. Probably their flagship along with their Pulse Pale, which they've now replaced with the Blue Canoe. They're getting with the times, but they set this one aside long ago. But I think they decided, and I could be reading more into it, but it feels like they've kind of decided to bring some classic beer styles back. You know, they've got some sours on there. They got this margarita sour. They've got various versions of that. They got the margarita, they got the strawberry, they got a mango version. They got the Green Ghost, which has become their flagship IPA. 417 lager, but now you're starting to see these classic styles, right? They've got an alt beer, a German alt beer. You've got the ESB, and now a classic porter. Here we go, 5.7%. I don't remember if this is meant to be more of an English style or an American style porter. Oh gosh, those aromas are crazy though. Oh wow. Hints of chocolate and toffee, big toffee notes, man. But you said I get that little bit of chocolate, man. Oh, geez whiz. That's beautiful, man. That just makes me misty. Oh gosh, that's gorgeous, man. Oh, that's an intoxicating aroma. Yeah, I mean, you know, hey, I'm an old guy. I make no bones about that. And I do appreciate classic beer styles more than most hipster craft beer drinkers, I guess, that want everything to taste like fruit these days. Everything has to be hazy and taste like fruit or be so sour your sphincter puckers. But, hey, I'm not telling you that. I'm not saying that they can't make those beers, but I mean, this is beer. This is beer right here. The alt beer, the ESB, the porter, and that is beer. Beer should taste like beer. Beer doesn't need to taste like fruit. Anyway, but I guess my point I was trying to make earlier was that, you know, the menu kind of gives you the best of both worlds, right? They've got some sours. They got an IPA. They've got their Walnut Street Wheat, which is probably their flagship at this point, because I think it's the only one left from their original. They used to do this great American-style Pilsner. I love the 11 point now. They've tinkered with various different versions of the Pilsner. So I'm hoping at one point they will put a Pilsner back up on their regular menu, but it seems like one comes and goes. Oh goodness! Oh, that's crazy. That's insanely good. Big gold malty again, chocolate toffee, and then you get to that finish, right? And it finishes amazingly dry, earthy hops. I'm gonna say. It's just gorgeous, man. I don't know. Like I said in the earlier video, I mean, it seems like, you know, I kind of going back to my roots as I get older, back with food and beer. You know, what my younger beer drinking days, I wanted to try everything, and I still do. But I feel like I appreciate the classics, whether it be food. You know, there's something special about the classic open-faced hot beef sandwich, you know, chicken and dumplings. There's something special about that. Meatloaf, you know, those classic blue plate specials. And then, you know, these classic styles as well, the all beer, the ESB, the porter. Gorgeous. That's absolutely gorgeous, man. So there you go. I am Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, for a living beer drinking, for beer wisdom, all around good guy. Cheers.